Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I have this tow-in 2015 Chevy Equinox. This bad boy right here. And just a quick look at a car can give you a lot of information about it. But what it got towed in for was they thought it wasn't charging. And the battery was dead. So I put a battery charger on it and I'm coming out to it now. But I did a quick check when I first came out to it. And one of the first things I did was I pulled the dipstick. Why not? It's right there. Guess what? Nothing on the stick. As you see, bottomed out. I haven't cranked it or anything, so. But it's dry as a bone. That was all bottomed out. So that tells you something right there. So doesn't look like anything spectacular there, but even just taking a general look around a vehicle can tell you a few things. Bald tires. Rear tires are bald too. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing left to the tires either. So I put a charger on it because, like I said, they said it wasn't charging. Could it be something else? I don't know. I haven't tried to do anything yet with it. So let's try starting it and let's see what it does. All right, so it's got 105, 834. And according to this sticker, it's not due for an oil change for another 200 miles. Which brings me to something else here. Certain quick lube places will put 6,000 miles on an oil change sticker. Do people never check their oil anymore? Seems to be a common theme. You should check your oil every other fill-up. In all honesty, you really should. Or at least every 1,000 miles. Most cars nowadays burn oil. And I've gone down this road before with people, and it's like, oh, my car doesn't burn a drop of oil. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Every car burns oil. You cannot get away from it. It does happen. Low tension rings, PCV systems. Every car uses a certain amount of oil. Some cars are much worse than others. And as an engine gets older, it gets worse. As your oil level goes down, the rate of using oil is quicker. It starts using oil faster the lower it gets. So anyway, let's try starting this. I want to see what it does. I don't know if it's charging. I don't know if it's got an engine problem. I have no idea. But let's find out. All right. Oh. Okay, well, it's charging, but it needs a motor. I just had to cut that part out there. I stuck you up my nose just about. Just take the key out. Let me get some oil and put in this. Obviously, the damage is already done, whatever it is. So, as I know some people are going to say, oh, you should have put oil in it first. Damage is already done. All right. Let me throw some oil in this thing real quick. I'm going to put it in 2 quarts and see what happens. All right, so we keep oil in bulk. So here is some bulk dextrose. It's actually 2 1/4 quart. Now, like I said, this vehicle died while driving and got towed in. They thought it wasn't charging. Well, so I'm confident any damage that happened is already done. Like I said, for those of you that are going to say, oh, you should have put oil in it first. The damage is already done. So we'll let this funnel drip off a little bit, and then let's start it up again and see if it does anything. Actually, let's check the oil real quick. Pull the stick out. Huh, nothing on the stick with a little over 2 quarts. Let me get a little more oil. Hang on. All right. So here's just a little under 2 quarts for a grand total of 4. I think this thing holds 5. If I'm not mistaken. All right. So, let's see what we have now. Yeah, okay. We're full now. Looks like mud, but we're full. All right. Put that on the ground. Put the cap back on. Let's start it back up. As expected. I'm going to bet that those are cam correlation codes setting that check engine light. Yeah, she's done for, but I'm going to go get my scanner and let's see what we got. All right, got my scanner hooked up. It loaded. Let's see what the codes are. Oh, look at that. Cam position not plausible. Exhaust cam, intake cam, not plausible. Fuel pressure regulator performance. Manifold absolute pressure. Cam position sensor. Like I said, lack of maintenance wears out timing chains. I know some of you just don't believe it, but whatever. And yes, you wear out a timing chain enough, the tensioner comes out, till it can't come out any further. Sometimes they blow out. And people will actually blame the tensioner. Say, oh, it was the tensioner's fault. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the tensioner's fault. Tensioner did what it was supposed to do. It can only pick up so much slack. No pun intended. Oh, look. Engine power is reduced. Actually, it died. Yeah, I would say it's reduced, all right. It's reduced to 0. But yeah, here again, lack of maintenance. Check your oil. How hard is it to check your oil? I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Well, that's another one down the toilet. Unfortunately, you need a motor. There's no fixing this. I wouldn't bother. See, a lot of people say too, why don't you just put timing chains in it? No. They ran it out of oil. Think of all the other damage. The piston rings are probably stuck from lack of maintenance. That's why it's using oil. And now they got timing chain issues. Why'd the motor stop? The motor shouldn't have stopped. The motor probably stopped because it's seizing up on itself. So, anyway, that's it. I get bent out of shape about stuff like this, but simple maintenance. It's all it is. I mean, it's only got 105,000 miles on it. No reason for that. I've seen these things go 300,000 miles. Take care of your stuff. It lasts. Don't take care of your stuff. It don't last. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's it for this one. All right. If you're getting something out of my videos, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys. Have a great day. Keep wrenching.